The following thoughts, opinions, and outlandish takes from the hosts are for entertainment purposes only. Sometimes we joke, sometimes we get passionate, sometimes we get loud, and yes, sometimes we might even get it wrong. But at the end of the day, we're just talking. Don't take us serious. We are trained talkers with zero accountability. Enjoy the show. Heavy is the Head podcast.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of Heavy's the Head podcast, man.
Welcome
you know we in the
back.
building again. We got Mr. Avion Prime over here to my left, and you know it's me, Mr. Cognac P, baby. Before we get into
let's
it,
go.
Before we get into it, man, let's take a shot like we always do, dog. You know, like, follow, subscribe.
Subscribe, getting them comments.
Yes, sir. Toast, man. Cheers.
Cheers.
I switched it up on you today, see if you notice.
You did switch it up.
I switched it up for them today, man. You know, had to get some cognac in there, man. It's cognac today, baby. It's cognac today.
That's how you do on your episode, baby. All right.
Hell yeah. Before we get started, man, I want to talk about, hey, you be merging onto the highway and niggas be going like 50 to 40 miles per hour. I was driving here to the podcast today, bro, and getting up in the speed, like the speed up zone. You get on the highway, that's the speed up lane.
Yeah.
Niggas be going 30 to 40, about to kill you because you can't jump over because cars be hitting 70, 80. And you're like, I'm stuck here. I'm trying to dance it out of traffic because the speed up, that's the speed up lane. Y'all niggas need to go back to driver's training or read your handbook. When you enter the highway, it's speed up to 70 miles per hour so you can enter the highway. Y'all be going 30 to 40 and it's still going 30 to 40 when you get on the highway, man. Speed up before you get somebody killed out here. Man, I have to flash somebody. I almost had road rage, dog, coming up here today.
Killed for real. You know, motherfucking ice be on the side, so you can't even swerve around them. You gotta like, nigga, go. Like, we ain't got nowhere else to go.
Nowhere else to go,
I ain't about to hit this ice patch, dog.
For real, dog.
I hit that bumper.
No, that shit pissed me off on the way here. I had to flash my lights and everything. I was ready to be in this car.
Yeah, no, that shit crazy.
This shit crazy, dog. Speed up, man. Speed up lane. Get up to 70. Golly. God damn, that shit blew me today. Yeah. But anyway, man, let's get in our COC, man. Crown or Clown. You know what it is, man. We're going to start off with today with Ja Rule versus Tony Yayo and Uncle Murda. Y'all see them? Y'all seen them, man. I know y'all probably seen on TMZ, TikTok, or Twitter, how them dudes was clowning like there was a 21 going to a fight in Miami, man.
Yeah, like lunchroom.
Yeah, I heard Tony Yayo and Uncle Murda had a whole crew and Ja Rule was by himself. And how 50 of them trying to paint the picture that they punked him, got him off the flight. Yeah, but we just see some extra footage. No. So Rule held his own, man. You know what I'm saying?
For him to be just him, solo dolo, you know what I mean? And looking at them niggas and kind of standing on his own. I mean, he was the only one that really looked like he was ready to do something. The other niggas just looked like we're talking about like in the lunchroom, like you about to throw some food at a nigga or something like that, but you ain't really
trying to punk him because you got a bigger crew with him.
Yeah, you got a crew with you. So
and y'all all here to y'all clear on a flight to go somewhere to make some money, man. Y'all ain't no reason to go put on the no-fly list because y'all want to be some high school bullies. You know what I'm saying? Y'all trying to make money. I know y'all got y'all beef, long-standing beef, but y'all could have handled it. If y'all going to the same place, y'all could have handled it when y'all landed or something.
It looked petty, man.
It did,
them niggas look petty, man. Ja Rule looked like he was just like annoyed by the shit.
Yeah, like, come on, man. God,
what the fuck we doing on this plane?
Right. You know? Definitely a clown situation. I'm clowning it.
For Tony Yayo and them niggas, clown. I mean, Ja Rule, it just seemed like he had to do what he had to do.
Like,
nigga, I'm not about to keep letting these niggas,
kicking my seat. Like, damn, like, come on, man. I ain't gonna bully me this whole fight.
Yeah, so, crown to Ja. Clown at them.
Oh, yeah, and you already know them niggas' careers anyway. Ja Rule had a better career.
Way better career.
Way better career than them niggas, so don't even let them niggas, fuck it. You gonna keep on going, man. The 520 podcast, dog.
There we go.
The homie Jeff Teague and Zaire Franklin.
Make sure to get that
nigga's last name right, dog. I want that nigga come up. Hey, Zaire Franklin. Them two got into it on the 520 podcast early in the morning. I guess they added a new segment that brought him onto the show, the football segment for the 520. And I guess
he's been on other shows, like. Yeah, his first one.
Yeah, but they added him to it. Like, he on their rotation now.
Okay.
And I guess Jeff T kind of blow him off like, nigga, I don't know your last name. It was just kind of crazy. Like, dog, you got him on the show, so how you ain't gonna know this nigga last name?
He's like Smith, whatever your name is. Like, come on.
It's kind of bold. Like, come on, dog. Like, y'all got me on the show. You the man. It's your podcast. You started it. You know my name. Yeah. And he kind of try to like little dog him. Then they try to compare careers and all that shit. Then he might be like, I don't care about football. You bet you get off the show type shit.
Yeah, it was way too much being done on the Teague part, man.
It was a bad look.
I get it when we dudes and we tough or whatever, your ego get into it a little bit, but it was distasteful. It's unfortunate because, like, to be honest, to Teague's credit, that happens all the time.
It do?
Like dudes, accolades, you know, even if we both sweet, even if we both the best of the best, we gonna try to like get in somebody, you know what I mean? When you competitive and you talking back and forth, but it's like when you, unfortunately, we trying to have a natural conversation, but we got to understand this is being broadcast to everybody. Even if we still trying to make
if it's
it like,
behind the
you
scenes,
know,
it probably be a little different. But it's
yeah,
everybody
you know what I mean?
this.
Like behind the scenes, when we on the basketball court, we talk mad shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We talk about your family and everything. You know, we tell you ain't shit in a heartbeat, nigga. I don't know who you were. I don't care about none of that shit you did.
Trash, nigga. Yeah.
But when you on a podcast like that, you know what I mean? That it just. I'm pretty sure when he looked back at it, which he did apologize.
He apologized for
you know,
it was a bad take.
It was a bad take.
Everybody
like,
talked to him about it, so.
But I mean, we do talk shit like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we do get like that at times. And that's just men. I think in general, when you in them settings and sometimes the roast just get a little bit too serious. Sometimes you know, you just go a little bit too far.
That type of shit could have led to like put some
that's
hands on
how.
Lucky that was professional.
A lot of times it go like that.
And I felt like, frankly, because if with me, like you talking shit about my life, like you don't know who I am, you know who I am.
Yeah.
Like I would have, if it wasn't in that type of, it could have got bad.
Yeah,
like,
and he like you can get off the show and everything like that. Like you brought me all the way out here.
The clown on me,
the clown on me.
Name,
like it was a few times Zaire was like, you know, let's just keep it what it is. Like, let's just keep it the conversation. Like, let's not try to make it too personal, you know what I mean? And he was just trying to keep it about the players and how, you know, in football, it's harder to make the Pro Bowl and all this other stuff that he was trying to make his point on. And Teague was just trying to talk about that nigga. Like, I don't know who you are. Like, come on, dog. Like, you got to refocus, man. And that's what Franklin was trying to do, but Teague was not on that. Teague was like, I'm coming for you. Like, I'm making a point.
Zaire Frank got to run down his whole career, and then you made one All-Star. You do this. You said, you'll never make an All-Star again. I'll make another All-Pro. Yeah. And it got a little personal, but I'm definitely clowning the whole situation. I'm a crown for Teague going back and apologizing on air instead of trying to apologize behind the closed doors.
It was a good. I ain't gonna crown him for it.
He had to, yeah.
He had to do it.
Because
You know what I mean?
right? Because he had to do it.
Yeah, it wasn't really an option. That was just pretty bad to publicly do that. So he had to go back and do the apology. But I'm gonna give him a clown for his, you know, initial, you know, the way he was approaching.
It was definitely clown activity for sure.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's two clowns, man.
Two clowns, man. But to some of those points that was being made in that, let's get into that. What do you think? Is it easier to be popular in NFL or
it's way easier
NBA?
To be popular. It's way easier to be popular in NBA because it's five of us on the court, your face always shown. Unless you're a quarterback in NFL or a top receiver, them niggas on defense and O-line really ain't known, you know what I'm saying? It's few defense players you know, like Jalen Ramsey, like Troy Polamalu. It ain't that many you know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know the wide receivers, you know the quarterbacks and running backs. If you
know the players that get the ball.
That's if you watch it.
Because they scoring touchdowns, people shouting out their names every time, every play, every first down. You see them doing something, especially the wide receivers, like you said. They always doing their antics. So you do know their names, man. But yeah, I know. It is basketball. Your face is out there. If you even close to being skilled, people gonna know
who you are. Yeah,
who you are. I was thinking about it a little bit, and I was like, you know, Kyrie Irving and LaDainian Tomlinson, like, you know, both I feel like careers close to each other. You know what I mean? LT, phenomenal running back.
Who the fuck is LT, bro?
But that's the point though, because he was phenomenal. You know what I mean? In his era, he was killing.
He was with the Chargers. He was killing.
But most people would say that because they never really like if you put them both in the same place, people gonna be like Kyrie Irving. I know who that is. You know what I mean? Not a lot of people gonna know who LT is. Nope. And I feel like in the flip of that, Cooper Flag, rookie, really good rookie, right? And then running for rookie of the year. And then Shedeur, where Shedeur wasn't the best rookie to me. You know what I mean? Like Shedeur wasn't like top tier. But you know Shedeur.
You know him,
because of all the other stuff
all
that
the
go
stuff
on.
Off the field. It was
So,
and plus they had the TV show when they was little. You know, the Sanders had their own TV show, reality show.
Yeah.
Then his daddy. So that's how he know.
But this is my thing. This would be my counter debate to the whole your face is shown in basketball, so you have an easier way. It's easier to be known in basketball. But I feel like once you are known in football,
you know
the fan base is huge.
Yes.
To where somebody like Shedeur is got way more PR marketing power than Cooper Flag.
True.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Even though Cooper Flag is outplaying them, even though Cooper Flag is in a bigger market than Cleveland.
Yep.
But Shedeur, just because it's football, And because of all the other stuff that comes along with him. And it's other players. I know people are going to be like, oh, it's just Deion. But it's other players like...
I would say when Baker, when he first came there.
I'm about to say, it's other players when they come into football and they make an impact and they have, some off the field stuff or whatever that kind of gets their face out there. They blow up big.
They do.
They do. And that would be the only counterpoint I have compared to basketball is you can go big in football if you break out of that.
But you got to be at, like I said, once again, it got to be one of the specialty positions too, though.
Yeah.
Because Baker Mayfield, quarterback, Shador, quarterback, you know what I'm saying? Like the wide receivers, you had Randy Moss, quarterback. He had this stuff happen in school. Look at my man for the Cowboys. He be cracking me up, dog. What's his name?
Michael Irvin.
Michael Irvin, dog. Michael Irvin, you know what I'm saying? It's all wide receivers that be, or Shannon, you know what I'm saying?
But they just got to do something like, you do a little bit of something off the field, have some success. Man, you can, in football, you can go way past, to me, where the basketball players go.
Look at Kelsey, now, I'm saying? Now he got what Taylor said, now he blow up too.
Right, a little something.
Or the man is now you do. So
that would be my only thing is once they do become known by their face and whatever their likeness is, they are known. They are known. Like beyond just the sport of football. And don't get me wrong, like basketball, it can't happen, but you have to do a lot. Like in Kyrie Irving's case, he's still more of a casual name outside of the basketball community. He's not like a household name.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, even though he's a superstar in basketball. He's been in the news
for some other stuff too, though. So maybe people may have known from that, but.
Some people do. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying these people are nobody. In no case am I saying anybody is a nobody.
That's why you have to be a star, because you can start and niggas still walk past you. Like, I don't know who. Like, I can say, y'all know Jared Allen. Yeah. And they're probably like, who was Jared Allen? They don't know what team he played for.
Exactly.
The Cleveland Center. But you got to be the star in the face of the team to be known. But you could be a starting player and people still walk past you. I agree.
I just feel like once you become really known by your likeness in football, you can go beyond. It's easier too, because I don't want to ever exclude, because I feel like both can do both. Like LeBron James, Tom Brady, like, you so great that you can, with the right PR behind you, do whatever. But it's easier to me in football to go to that next level once you become known within football, because there's so many people watching football.
Yeah, football is a bigger market.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah. I agree with that.
I just thought it was a good take, because I'm just like, everybody's saying Teague is right. In that basketball, you could become known,
but I'm like, be a star though.
Yeah, you can become known quicker.
Yeah,
but not necessarily over time. Like I feel like football, you have, if you do become known, you become even greater known over time.
True, because like I said, a lot of people probably don't know who Jeff Teague is.
Yeah, exactly. Outside of the basketball community, outside of basketball, and now the podcasting and stuff like that is helping them out. But like, I mean that would be my point too. Like, people would know you, but then. If somebody like Zaire Franklin, if he became like a household face, like with a podcast, and he was still playing football, kind of like Draymond does his podcast with, while he's still playing on the Warriors, popularity would shoot up.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, once you become a personality and you play football, they start looking for your jersey and everything else like that.
Let's be honest, look how many football players that made it to like Good Morning America and all that. Like football players do make a way, like, let's say, my man,
and Donovan Sue?
No, the guy,
Strahan.
Michael Strahan, man, Nate Burleson.
Yeah.
All them, like, doing great in their second careers as announcers. So they are going far.
Burleson, a good point.
Yeah, I agree. So let's switch it up, man. We talk about football, man. The Super Bowl this past, man. You know what I'm saying? Start off as a defensive game, then after a while they start airing it out. But, man, Stefon Diggs, man, he went out there and laid the egg, man. He was up there. People were clowning him on social media. They had played that Drake lyric.
Somebody said he got more baby mamas than yards.
He did yards, man. They said Offset was playing a Drake lyric to him. He said, I saw your man game last night. He didn't score. Like, it was like, he said, Drake got a lick for everything. Like, basically used a Drake lyric to this Stefon Diggs.
And Offset liked it too.
Yeah, he liked it. He was trolling.
Daddy, dog.
But we can talk about it. So I'm sorry. Diggs, Cardi B was there. She was doing a halftime show and all that. But Diggs also invited his other child's mother, the one he just had.
He said his mama invited her.
She was sitting next to the mama. She was sitting next to the mama. But the mama invited, but they got to go through you though. You got to. My mama ain't invite nobody. Like, she ain't got to pull the. Who got the ticket?
Mama hold down the family.
Who got the ticket? He had to I need.
He do have 5 baby mamas, so really, if mama invited one, she should have invited them all.
Invited them all. Like, he had to get the tickets. Like, I got to get the ticket for her.
Yeah.
So then reportedly Cardi B walked out after the halftime show after she found out all the other information going on, and they unfollowed each other on social media. So are we All right, but are we clowning? I'm clowning Cardi. Like, are we clowning Cardi for basically leaving her situation with Offset and getting with Diggs, who told her he was gonna heal her and end up probably doing.
Nigga tell you he gonna heal you.
Yeah, doing
that
worse
than
worse what Offset did.
I'm gonna heal you, baby.
I'm gonna heal you, baby.
Yeah,
and then worse than what Offset
shit.
did. Like, I know Offset was cheating and having babies, reportedly having babies and girls getting abortion, but shit, what Diggs was doing was just like, I guess if one was doing behind her back and one was telling you to her face, which one you taking? So like this whole situation, as we crown the clown.
Yeah, it's hard because you got to put it on somebody. Like who do you want to blame?
Who to blame? Diggs, Cardi B.
And I feel like they both play a role. You know what I mean? Like, she's still married. She's still getting over a lot of her stuff.
Had a baby on him.
Constantly, even Offsetting her still going back and forth on the public tweets or whatever. So it is hard, man. I'm gonna start with Diggs though, and the unknown about Diggs is Cardi B okay with him having those babies with those other ladies? Like, is that an established thing that they said, okay, yeah, this is cool? Because that's a key point for me, because if you cool with that, then you cool with that.
You cool with it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, then you ride with it. Now, if she found out all that shit after the fact and she was just holding it in, all right, I get it. You had enough is enough. But if you came into the situation, a lot of these women, some of them would have had to have been pregnant by then.
Yeah,
I would think.
Because one had the baby before she ended up having hers or something.
Yeah,
so
like some of them
she was recent. Yeah,
yeah, recent. So like,
but the girl was pregnant before Cardi B was pregnant.
Yes.
Yeah, so okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like some of them were.
Yeah.
And someone was after. So like, what if she knew about it and she was okay with it, then you got to be okay with it. You can't just...
Yeah, if she okay with it, if he told her... I feel like if you tell somebody up front and she cool with it, then okay, if you like it, I love it. Mm-hmm. If you cool with this nigga doing what he tell you, I got the girls, I got a baby on the way, and you still want to rock with me, cool.
Then yeah. I could judge it and be like, oh, that's wrong, Stefon Diggs, because of X, Y, and Z. But if she came into the situation was like, yeah, no, I get it. You was doing whatever, I'm still down to be your girl, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then be that.
Right.
But if you... if it's the other way around, then yeah, it's got to be. So with that, I don't know. Really, I don't know which way it go.
You're right. I agree.
Like, that's a major unknown.
It is a major unknown.
Like you get the memes and the tweets like, damn, this nigga have another baby, but you don't know what her understanding of the situation.
Yeah, we don't know. We're on the
outside
looking
in.
in.
She just smiling and keeping her face, but she could be back there like this motherfucker.
This motherfucker played in my face.
Can't wait to leave this nigga at the Super Bowl.
Right. Well, from the outside looking in now, like on the outside looking in, look crazy though.
Yeah.
Because like I said, Offset was doing his dirt. Like, I'm not giving him no pass. He was out here cheating on his marriage and all that.
Yeah.
But then separate from him to go with another nigga that's probably worse than that nigga.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, I understand you going, like, you leave him to go have fun, but to go get pregnant by a nigga then y'all break up and not gonna be together is insane to me. Like,
it's tough.
That's tough. You already have 3 babies with Offset.
Yeah.
Then you gonna have another baby with this nigga, and them 2 niggas been beefing too long, so like this drama gonna be forever.
She's in a tight situation, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you just never know what she thought going into the Stefon Diggs situation, man. You never know what she thought, man.
If a nigga ever hit you with, I'm gonna heal you.
Say you gonna heal her though? Yeah.
If a nigga hit you with, I'm gonna heal you.
Thinking like that, like, yeah.
That's a lie. Hey, that nigga, I'm gonna heal you, baby. Get up out of that nigga about to put you through the ringer.
Immediately.
He gonna have you heartbroken worse than the other nigga.
Yeah.
But it's crazy, man. That's why she probably named her. She probably like it because Am Out of Drama. That's why her album named that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it could be feeding into her whole master plan.
Her master plan. She on tour right now.
She like all the shit, good publicity. Keep having baby mamas. That just make my shit look better and better.
Yeah, that's crazy though. I seen one of her. We ain't gonna talk about it, but I seen Twitter, a crazy place. I seen one of her little tour dance routines. Crazy. Cardi B. Good luck, man. Good luck with everything going on. Good luck, Stefon Diggs, man, with that court case going on.
Yeah, hey, another spin on this one, though, man. Taking it away from Cardi B and all that, but just like celebrities in general, is it the embarrassment of cheating, or how can I say this? Is it worse? Is the embarrassment of all of this for a celebrity worse than being cheated on? Like, let's say you got cheated on, but it happened in the not in public light.
We still celebrities though.
But we still celebrities.
Okay.
So is that for you like, oh yeah, I need to get rid of this person because they cheated on me? Or is it worse that you are openly out there with another woman and I see it? And it, not necessarily, because in this case, we don't know if he was cheating. We just know that that was his baby mama and she came out there.
He chose her over.
So like, is that worse? Because I'm just trying to figure out like,
just
why is the decision to break up with him? Like, let's say she broke up with him. Why is it now? Is it because she saw her out there publicly?
I heard he had a room together and she didn't get a hotel with him. He had a hotel with her or something. It's like, but it's a lot of he say, she say. So we really don't know. I feel like the embarrassment is the worst. Because like, I feel like if I get cheated on a private, then I could go to TMZ or whatever. Like, what happened to you and such and such? I'm like, oh, we just decided to go our separate ways.
Right.
And that's cool. As long as, you know what I'm saying? If they don't speak on it, I don't speak on it. But now if it's in the public eye and I get embarrassed, like, my partner get caught out on a date, they walk with another dude. What's now? Now that's embarrassment. Now, like,
like even if they didn't cheat, but the embarrassment of it looks like he's cheating.
Yeah, that's worse because I'm like, now I got to answer these questions.
Yeah. So that you feel like that's worse. Yeah, I feel like when you're a celebrity, I think you get to a certain point to where you care about the PR, about the optics behind the moment, right? Like that becomes like a big deal for you.
It does.
Beyond just like cheating, you be like, damn, this nigga about to make me look like an asshole out here.
Not even like the cheating. Like if you had a entourage and they keep on acting a fool, like after a while, like I'm gonna have to cut these fools off because y'all keep on embarrassing me. You know what I'm saying? Like, are we going out and Tony Yayo and Uncle Murda, your crew? Like, no, what the fuck y'all doing? Like, come on, like I gotta cut y'all off because y'all embarrassing me. Yeah, it started the PR now. Now and I wasn't involved, but they asking me about it now. So it's like it's just the embarrassment of it. So I feel like embarrassment is kind of worse. Anything behind closed doors, we can keep it behind closed doors. But once they start something happen in public light and people start asking me and I get embarrassed about it, it's time for me to I gotta cut you off.
I agree. When you're a celebrity, I agree that the public
shit, even now, like even though how social media is, man, good luck. You could be
You're right. Public. Okay, go another way. Unfollowing. When you got a public relationship, y'all, you done put your Facebook status up. You done, got the post with the holding hands and made it official, Facebook official or Instagram
Valentine's
official.
Day coming up, y'all up there all lovey-dovey it.
So is taking all that stuff down, the guy, the girl taking that stuff down, or relationship stuff down, everything like that, is that the new breaking up?
Yeah, it is. Now, new breaking up is like when
you ain't even got to say nothing.
They say nothing. They remove the pictures and they start putting thirst traps up. Yeah. They start putting thirst traps up and little heartbroken little memes. I'm working on myself. Nobody gonna do this. Then you start putting new me. I'm like, oh, she must broke. Then that's when you start clicking through the picture. Like, oh, she removed the picture because it was a girl on my feed that she got engaged. Yeah. The next thing I know, I seen going through the story. Next thing I know, she had one of them little heartbroken things on there. Then I'm like, now I look through. Removed all the engagement photos. I'm like, oh, now she in the gym working out. So I'm like,
the classic.
I'm like, okay.
I'm just random in the gym sweating for y'all.
Yeah. Now she got the engagement off. She deleted all the pictures and then the gym now putting quotes up. This is gonna be on Valentine's Day. This is me on New Year's. You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
So we know is what you're saying.
We know.
Even if they think they being subtle,
we know
what's going on.
Yeah, because if people pay attention to social media, like people is looking. I just happened to come across it because I seen her post. She got engaged. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Then next thing I know, I seen again. Like damn, she up there saying the side of somebody.
Is it the same for dudes? Because I get it. In the woman's case, it's kind of obvious because, like you said, all the stuff that they post afterwards.
Dudes do it too. New year, new me. I'm going to get this money up. I'll get this money up. Don't come around when I start bossing up. I got a new job and all that. Niggas do it too, but they be hurt.
I feel like dudes do more of the either deactivations or they do like.
See you in the gym and shit. They try to flex real hard and stuff. Niggas do it.
They do clean it, but both sides clean their profiles off. Yeah, they clean their profiles off. They do the unfollowing and everything like that. They might block each other.
Put up posts. I'm in the gym, start flexing a little bit. They see him going out a little bit more and shit.
Got a picture next to his car and shit like that if he got a sweet car.
Yeah, try to maybe show another little chick in the background. Ain't showing her face. The niggas be doing shit. They do it.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
One nigga I see the other day just post, I'm single. Shit. He just post straight on the side, I'm single now. Like, so. You're looking for attention. Niggas, they do that. They looking for attention, trying to see what people going on, ask what's up. Yeah. So, nigga, we all do it. Everybody like a little attention. Somebody ask what's wrong or something. So,
yeah.
I'd just rather not get embarrassed, though. I would cheat on me in private, do whatever you got to. Don't embarrass me, because now I got to act the ass.
It's worse.
Now I got to act the ass.
You saying it's worse.
Yeah, it's worse.
Embarrass you,
yeah, now I got to, you embarrass me, now I'm about to embarrass you now or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I want to take the high road, but probably not.
You want to get into this T.I.?
Yeah, let's get a T.I., man. Okay. So we seen T.I. drop that new hit, and that shit fire too. You heard it? Mm-hmm. Man, T.I., hey.
That shit is fire, though.
Hey,
I played that shit back to back.
Hey,
I'm like,
bro,
this shit
I wrote
hit.
that back. Like, okay, T.I., the same old T.I.
That shit hit,
It's fire. I don't think 50 could do that. But so
I don't think he got it in
T.I.
him either.
called out 50 Cent for a Verzuz. And he called out, this ain't the first time he called him out. He called him out before.
Yeah.
But so it got the fans and social media going crazy who think they got the best catalog. And I'm going to drop 10 songs, most popular songs by T.I. and 50.
Okay.
So T.I., you got Whatever You Like, Live Your Life,
Whatever You Like,
Bring Them Out, What You Know, Rubber Band Man, 24s, Dead and Gone, Top Back, No Mediocre. That's that Iggy Azalea song. I don't even know why I made it up there. And Swagger Like Us.
Okay, Swagger
Then
Like
50 Cent
Us.
got In the Club, Mini Man, PIMP, Candy Shop, 21 Questions, Just a Little Bit, Window Shopper, Patiently Waiting, Hated to Love It, and Disco Inferno. Off that list, 50 Cent list is better. Off that list.
Okay.
Off that list.
Okay.
50 Cent better. But I think T.I. could take him. I don't think he'll use Dead and Gone, because that song, to me, I don't hate that song.
Yeah.
And I hate Live Your Life. I hate that track. They played it so much, I don't want to hear it at all. But I think T.I. could take 50 Cent in a Verzuz, because I feel like T.I. got better longevity.
You said 50 Cent or T.I.?
T.I. could take 50 Cent. I think T.I. got a better longevity.
I do feel like T.I. has a better longevity. He started off, like, obviously 50 Cent had one of the most incredible
intro to the game
ever.
Jesus.
And I feel like T.I. started off strong.
He did.
You know what I mean? Not 50 Cent, but started off strong.
He did
and
that
then
dope,
he's had albums or songs down the line throughout his career. You know what I mean? Just like we talking about this song that he just came out with recently.
Shit, fire.
So you're right. He could technically, he could in the long run, 10 songs. He could run it with him. He could run it with him. 50 Cent just has some really strong pop culture,
three albums at max. T.I. got, like I said, it all depends on the crowd too. You know what I'm saying? He started at that 2001 I'm Serious. Then, you know what I'm saying, his next album, what was it? Trap Music. Come on, man. 24s. That album go crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like his first couple of albums ain't far off from it's far off from 50 Cent's popularity because he rolls kind of quick.
And that was in New York and shit too.
There's a lot of good songs on there too, where it's like his albums are quite comparable.
It's not even talking like features. So T.I. got way more dope features. 50 Cent was beefing with everybody. He couldn't feature.
Yeah, but 50 Cent has a lot of mixtape songs too.
He do, but nobody listen to that shit.
I know, but if we talking about just songs, you know what I mean? Like 50 Cent has a lot of good songs. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he has a lot of good songs that you could throw in there too to kind of like counter that.
Like I'm not hear no song with Yayo. Like it's cool. I guess you could bring up your OG unit with songs with Bucks, Banks, and Game. But I don't think that's gonna hold.
And Eminem, some of the songs he got with Eminem and Dr. Dre.
Songs with them. But like I said, T.I. was rapping with DJ Khaled when they was doing the mega remixes and all that. We taking over and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Rapping with Wayne. Yeah. Top Back remix. Like that shit go
That's
crazy.
Swagger Like Us
Swagger
remix.
like, and 50 Cent couldn't do like 50 Cent got I Get Money with Jay-Z and Diddy. But 50 Cent just got, T.I. got way more songs with other artists he could bring out. Like he ain't got to bring out. He could do feature songs too. 50 Cent fucked up for beefing with everybody. He can't do that.
Yeah.
So that's why I think T.I. will beat him. It'll be like, if you're doing 20 songs, I think it'll be.
I don't know. His 50 Cent feature songs ain't like when you look at the Dr. Dre and you look at the Eminem, like right in that same era, 50 Cent got some feature songs too.
But that's what them like. Patiently Waiting is a fire track.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Patiently Waiting.
This 50 Cent whole first album is dope. You can play that from front to back. It just his feature, like I said, just with Eminem and Banks and 50 Cent, Banks and Yayo. It just got songs with Banks has dope. Songs with Buck. Songs with Love It or Hate It with that. This Is How We Do. That shit was fire. This is how we do. That back and forth him and Game did. That shit was fire. That shit went crazy that whole summer.
Yeah.
Fresh like Impala, Chrome Hydraulics, 808 drums. Yeah, man. So he got some hits, but
that's what I'm saying. Like they quite comparable. I think when the more I think about it now, they are quite comparable.
20 to 12 T.I. Maybe I thought 20 to 12. 12 to 8?
Okay.
12 to 8 T.I.
I feel like it all depends on how they present the tracks out.
That is true. True.
Because we saw Jada Kiss.
Didn't have that many. Kiss real low road shit. Kiss songs not that popular compared to what it is. Like nobody really who listen to Locks.
Nobody thought them niggas
really
was
hip hop.
Yeah, nobody thought them niggas was gonna get smashed.
Low
like
key,
that.
Dipset is a popular group compared to Locks, and them niggas watched Dipset.
They did. That's what I'm saying. Like it all depends on how you roll because they got quite comparable catalogs.
The thing is, T.I. got the more energy, more likable energy.
Definitely.
T.I. will come like Jadakiss. He gonna come like he'll bully. Yeah. And try to bully the stage. Yeah. But T.I. gonna come with the energy and
he definitely has more of the versus presence. T.I. does.
He do.
You know. But that's what matters. I feel like that's gonna take this from being a close match to potentially even further out because they got very comparable songs. But how do they perform them? How do they organize them?
And I think low key 50 kind of scared to do it because if you 50 go to this verses, then people are like gonna look at his career like, hold up, he didn't have that many dope songs as we thought, or his songs didn't age well. Yeah. It's kind of like
that's what happened to Dipset.
Yeah, like
that's what happened to Dipset when they got in there versus Jada. It's like, damn, Jada's shit aged well.
It aged well because I still about that knock yourself out and all that shit. That shit be fire. Yeah. But Dipset songs didn't age that well. Nobody listen. Like I like Cam compared to Jim and St. Joel's.
Oh yeah.
I'll play Cam before
I like Joel's too, man. I like Joel's.
Maybe Boy. Yeah. That's only it about Joel's. But other than that, I never really liked Joel's flow. I thought he was overrated.
I like Joel's, man.
I thought that nigga was overrated. I hated that song.
You remember it though. You remember that shit was hard, dog. That beat, dog.
That beat was crazy.
Motherfucking 12s in the back, dog. That shit be rattling in your car.
That's because my brother used to play that shit, man. Older brother, that nigga. He be bumping that stuff.
Shit used to bang.
But I feel like T.I. I think it would kind of expose. T.I. need to go against somebody else though. Maybe Wayne.
I think that might be like if Wayne was in his right
mind frame, and pick the right songs. Yeah, maybe gotta have Manny Fresh pick the songs or something because Wayne might try to pick a Let It Rock or something.
If he was ready to perform and he picked the right set of songs, I don't think it's anything T.I. can do with.
You're right. Lil Wayne probably got to go against like Jay-Z.
It's a different tier. Yeah, it's a different tier.
You're right because T.I. is good up there.
Yeah,
but his songs I don't think as good as Wayne's.
Because we're talking about lyrics and performance and that extra gear of like people, it's popular and everything else like that. Like Wayne has all of that. You know what I mean? Not to say T.I. ain't got lyrics. I know everybody
over 100 like features.
Wayne is just up there. You know what I mean?
They got so many features and all that. Just
like back to the Cash Money days, all the way up to past that. You know what I mean? All the way up to like the Drake era.
It's funny though. Like when T.I. dropped that top back. Like he rapped it, then Wayne did his little mixtape top back, and right behind it. That shit be crazy.
He could, dog. He could do some dedication shit and just
like
mixtape.
He could win a verses off mixtapes alone.
Yeah, the dedication, like
that shit go. The dedications and the droughts.
Yeah, and the droughts. Yeah. Oh man.
It's all, but like I said, Wayne got to be in the right mind. He started doing that Let It Rock. Kevin Rudolph tried to do his rock and roll era songs and stuff, and like fuck up the whole verses. What
was that one song he did?
About to look like Coolio in a minute and shit with his dreads. And
man, Lollipop, that shit.
Yeah, Lollipop was fire. That Lollipop, you didn't like it?
I liked it.
Lollipop was fire.
It grew on me. I had to say that
because it was different from what his style was.
And but I will say this: it was different, and then he went to a different direction after. I was like, damn, dog. That one song was cool, but damn,
then he started doing that. Like, I don't know, like that lean. Stay off the lean, kids. Stay off that lean. Because I hated that. I hate rock and roll era Wheezy. I hate it. I hate that whole.
It went too far.
That like I like.
It was like
Kevin
the Lollipop
Rudolph.
was like right there where it was like you hear it in the club. Shit was kind of cool.
He started skateboarding shit like. Wayne,
then
I hate
that era Wayne. He started like not even rapping hard anymore. He just
got
started
laid that lean flow that got nigga got 2 brain cells left trying to rap. Like
nigga was talking crazy.
Nigga, you know what I'm saying? It's funny. This nigga put a tweet out. Shout out to Wayne though. I love Wayne.
We already called him to go, so we ain't trying to hate him.
Yeah, hell, like this nigga put a tweet out with the Grammys. I said, I guess I gotta do better. Somebody said your last album was trash, nigga. You thought you was gonna get a Grammy? His album was kind of trash. Like I listened to it. I can't even think about no track that stood out from his last one. Carter was a 6.
But, I don't even know.
Yes, exactly. Exactly, Wayne, man. You was a GOAT. You should be definitely. Hey, I don't know, man. I don't know.
What you think about this verse? I hear a lot of people talking about Verzuz, man. Shout out to Verzuz, man, for putting on something for the
especially during the pandemic days, man.
Putting on something for the rap game that we all talking about, man. We always want to say who to go, who this and that, man. I like seeing T.I. call somebody out saying, "Come meet me in the Verzuz." You know what I mean?
I think it's dope.
I think it's dope.
Especially for older artists too. Like it get people back into their music. Like especially, I think it's dope. Like if you about to go on tour or something. Like how Jadakiss and them did that and they went on tour.
Yeah.
Ja Rule did it and he watched Fat Joe but then went on tour.
Yeah.
Like it's good to get people into your music that haven't heard your music in a while.
haven't heard your music.
And I feel like it's a real dope. And I feel like I said, T.I. is good for
Gucci Mane Jeezy was a nice one. Yeah.
Bone Thugs was good, but started beefing with who they was beefing with 3-6 Mafia. Yeah, to that whole little situation going on. There was 3-6 Mafia up there. Bone Thugs was a good one. Like I liked all the verses. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it was good. Who was your dream matchup for verses? Like who you think would be a dope matchup? Kanye Jay-Z, Drake Jay-Z.
Like
Drake,
I don't know how it plays out in a versus. Like I like Jay-Z as an artist battling against Lil Wayne, but I just don't know how it plays out in a versus. You know what I mean?
Jay-Z, Drake.
Again, I don't know how Drake and Jay-Z, how it plays out in the verses. Like I just
because I feel like
don't know how they would like what songs.
Good.
You don't get to pick all your songs.
Right.
Obviously, they got millions of songs.
But they
you don't get to pick everything.
Jay-Z got songs for the ladies.
Yeah,
and he got songs talking shit like Drake do. Then he got boasting and bragging songs. Drake got both. All of them.
This is the other thing. The eras in which the music come out in, because the D Block and the Dipset, they came out in the same era. Yeah. So when you listen to them, you can kind of be like, oh yeah, I remember this one was better than this one. You know what I mean?
It is hard.
But when you do different eras, it's like
that is hard.
You know what I mean? Like I'm listening to old school, then I'm listening to new school.
That's hard.
Different music.
You're right. It gotta be. It gotta be.
You know.
It gotta be. I guess like maybe Wayne and not Wayne. I'm sorry, Kanye, maybe Drake, and Kanye's still kind of in the early 2000s too, because Kanye been like
after Jay-Z, but before Drake. You know what I mean? His better songs.
Yeah, and he been many generations, so it's kind of even hard for him. Like certain artists, I really can't do it. Like you said, Jay-Z can't.
I feel like Jay-Z and Wayne could kind of get into it because the Hot Boys and Rockefeller was kind of like coming up in those same times and everything like that. But yeah, it's hard when you're doing different. Nas, Jay-Z, we already seen that out in real time, but seeing them come back and redo it with some of their tracks. Nas got some later tracks
they could do it. Jay-Z got some tracks too. They could do it.
Yeah.
But I think that is unfair though, like, because Ja stayed his course and Jay-Z's his course and Nas went his course. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'd be interesting though. Now that I think about it, like,
but nobody want to hear no shit from hip hop is dead, man. I ain't hearing that shit. And
seeing what songs they pick though, right? Like, you got to pick. You got to understand that this isn't a lyrical challenge. This is a fanfare type of thing. You know what I mean? Like you have to win it from a popularity / good song. You know,
right? I'm taking it back because Dipset again. Dipset.
You gotta have the right set of songs. You gotta have to be able to perform it.
Nas
but it's not just lyrics. It ain't just lyrics.
They go down Uchiwala, man. We talk about.
Hey, if you play it at the right time.
For ice, nigga.
You play it at the right time, but no, Jay-Z eat that up with that. Eat that up with that Blueprint too.
Oh man, shorty Obi for ice. I was listening to Blueprint too the other day too when he was listening to us.
Yeah, he was
Jay-Z this, Jay-Z that. Jay-Z that.
No, he wouldn't let Nas go down. I was like, all right, you got it, champ.
Oh man, Jay-Z, man. This is so like just. Man, Jay-Z, like I said, some people just can't do it. Like Jay-Z his taste of music just so many albums, so many hits.
Yeah.
And just people really can't compete. People really can't compete with his hits and greatness.
Yeah, I think like in that era it'd be good to see Nas and Jay-Z. I think in this era, we got the Drake and Kendrick. I would like to see a Drake and J. Cole versus.
Yeah, that would be cool.
You know?
Because it's funny though, look, remember you had Jay-Z and Nas, then you had Jay-Z and Wayne, because Jay-Z's career was so long.
He went past
Nas, and then it was
Jay-Z
Jay-Z and Wayne, the best rapper alive, who the best.
Yep.
So like Jay-Z's career was so long, like it just, who next?
Yep.
Shit, even Jay-Z, even when he came back, he wasn't rapping, that dropping albums, but he was still dropping features, man. Shit, features.
I mean, when he did
crazy.
American Gangster, when he did some of them later, like they was kind of like mixtape
Watch the
type
Thrones
things.
and shit.
Yeah, Watch the Throne and stuff like that. Like still had hits, like radio hits, just shit that was just like, you know, vibe out to. Even that 444.
That was straight. It was straight.
There's some good songs on there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know we got away from what's name. So who you end up picking for the verse T.I. and 50?
Shit, I'm gonna go T.I. on the strength of performance.
Bring him out. That's how he got to open his
start off like
he
that.
got to. Bring him out.
50 Cent gonna be on an uphill battle after that. But, you know.
For real. He got to start off his with probably
Patiently
waiting or no, in the club. That's his biggest song. Dude, that song still playing.
Probably ended on that in the club. Ended on in the club, man. Leave a
probably come out
crazy feeling in people.
That one he getting shot on. Many man.
Okay.
Stefon, he probably started off like
Mini Man could be the starter. Yeah. Mini Man could be the starter. But no, I see T.I., man, taking it home just off of the performance and the laying out of the tracks.
He got better tracks overall. And T.I. got serious tracks, party tracks, drug tracks. 50 Cent kind of lack on a party track side, like the club.
Yeah.
All he got is in the club.
I
Other
say
than that,
but I always like
Disco Inferno.
Just saying what we saying, I still feel like 50 Cent has a chance.
It's gonna be close.
It will be close.
But I think T.I. gonna come out.
Yeah.
He gonna watch him on a couple of tracks.
Yeah. And I just have a feeling that he's more invested in. It's kind of like boxing and shit like that, where you feel like one nigga taking it more serious than the other. Yeah. I feel like T.I. taking this shit
He definitely
take
it serious. He definitely take it serious. He cared because he dropped that song, so he ramping up for an album.
Yeah.
So he definitely trying to.
And I feel like that plays a little bit like I feel like Jadakiss took it more serious than Cameron.
Clearly them niggas was on straight bullshit. Them niggas thought they was going. They probably even practice before.
Some weed before that shit.
Them niggas didn't perform.
That shit was about to be fun.
Them niggas probably came
that
up.
Nigga Jada was like, hell
them niggas
no.
was beefing before that too, so they probably like, shit, we don't need to perform. It's like we got better popular songs in them. Niggas didn't perform.
Yeah, they was
nigga
like,
Locks was like a tight nigga group,
niggas was like, we gonna do this, we gonna do like this, nigga, we gonna hit him with this.
We got Grammys. Nigga, he said, we got something for the girls. Nigga, I'm outside. That shit had me up. I had goosebumps watching that show. Like, this nigga Jadakiss made me a fan officially.
Exactly, dog. He took that shit serious.
For real, nigga. After that, I was bumping all this. Like, what's that? Knock Yourself Out, man. That nigga Jadakiss.
You bumping that Chic Looch?
Nah, I don't bump no Chic Looch, man. That ain't bumping no Chic.
You ain't get that Chic Looch?
Nah, I ain't bumping that. Styles P. I bump Styles P.
All right, at least you went Styles P.
Yeah, I get high. That shit fire. I run that back twice.
All right, at least you went Styles P, dog.
All right, man. Let's move it on. J Hood. What's what? Who?
J Hood? J Hood.
I don't even know who that nigga.
Damn, bro. You need to listen to him.
Yeah, I don't know.
Again,
shit. I thought he was my Ace Hood.
No, not no Ace Hood. J Hood.
No, I don't know that nigga at all.
That nigga was cold.
But let's move it on, man. CP3, Chris Paul officially retired from the NBA today. Man, after getting bounced around the league and the Clippers played in his face, he officially retired from the Toronto Raptors. Man, CP played over 21 seasons.
800 seasons.
He retired at the age of 40. Played for 300-something teams. Shout out CP3, man.
Shout out to CP3,
what they call him, man? Ray J Rondo. What they call him? Ray J Rondo. Shout out to Ray J Rondo, man. It is a little.
Don't call that nigga Ray.
That's what they call him. That's what they call that nigga. Shout out to Ray J Rondo.
Call
man.
Chris Paul.
They call Chris Paul Ray J Rondo because you know that little beef.
Don't do that,
shout
man.
out to
Like
CP3,
that,
man. He had a great career. 12-time All-Star, NBA Rookie of the Year, two-time Olympic gold medalist. He made the NBA 75 anniversary team, second all assists, led multiple franchises. Back to relevancy, you know what I'm saying? He took OKC from the depths of hell to the playoff team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They made one finals appearance with the Suns. He always made teams better when he did come.
Yeah.
So, but the only thing he didn't get was a championship. I heard him, man. I ain't gonna acknowledge it. I ain't gonna acknowledge that. The only thing he didn't get was that shit, man.
That shit, dog. That shit was balls,
right. So, man, how you rank CP3 as like? I guess he didn't win a ship. Do you rank still? Did that not get a championship diminish his career compared to other point guards? Like, is he?
It's always when you at the top of the top. You always gonna get judged by your championship. So like if you're talking about trying to put him ahead of Isaiah or any of those other top point guards, championship gonna automatically put him.
So where is he ranked at? You know, like you got Steph, Magic, Zeke.
You start off with Steph, dog. You be Golden State.
They said it. I ain't said they said it. They said Chef Curry the best. Chef,
Isaiah,
Zeke.
Dog.
I mean Chef, Magic, Zeke. Then who? CP, Jason Kidd.
You gotta get Stockton in there, dog.
Stockton?
He ain't win the title either, but he played in multiple finals. Kept losing to MJ.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Is he top 5?
Let me see, man. Let me think.
Top 5 Ray J Rondo, man?
No. He can't be.
I like Rondo better.
Jason Kidd, he won a title. I know he lost one against the Lakers.
He won.
But he won one with Dallas, right?
Yeah, okay. Towards the end of his career.
So we got
they beat LeBron. We
got to put Jason Kidd in there.
JJ Barea and Jason Terry was locking up LeBron.
We got Magic in there. We got Steph. Unfortunately, we got Isaiah.
Niggas.
So
you got Magic,
him and Nash.
So you got Magic, Steph. Like here's some naming out some PGs. You got Magic, Steph, Isaiah, Stockton, Oscar Robertson, Jason Kidd, Steve Nash. Then it's some crazy
point guards, but yeah, I feel like I feel like they gave Nash, 2 MVPs?
But she didn't deserve one of them.
Hey, I already know because Kobe should have got one of them.
He didn't deserve.
I already know.
That was voted for Teague a couple
times. But they gave him 2 though.
Yeah, he deserved one of them. But that's
how many finals Nash been to?
Did he go to make one?
I don't think so. He lost with the Suns. They lost in the Western Conference Finals that one year.
Yeah, he didn't make it. You put him over. Nash do got MVPs though.
Nash got 2 MVPs. And Nash was diming that bitch.
I forget. You forget about Steve Nash.
You diming that bitch too.
You kind of forget about Steve Nash. Like, so you got Steph Magic. Steph Magic.
Nash was nasty, dog. I don't know, man.
That point guard is stacked than I thought about.
Nash ain't an easy out from the point guard conversation.
Shit,
at the 5 spot.
J Kidd ain't easy out.
No, Jason Kidd is in there. The fact that he won a title in all them years, no, that nigga's definitely in there. I mean, the nigga was like Westbrook, but not crazy.
Nah, J Kidd knew how to. He had high.
Yeah.
Thing is, he had a high IQ. You know, Westbrook IQ was like a little bit of the bottom of the barrel. Wow.
No. He had all of that. He didn't have like the bounce and shit, but he had like triple-double type game, but he could lead a team.
Team player for sure.
So I got to put him. He like 4 for me.
So you got Steph, Magic, Zeke, and then Kidd?
Yeah, I got Kidd in there. That 5, that Nash is tough out at that 5, man. Chris Paul.
What about Stockton? You bumping Stockton out?
Stockton didn't win one.
Stockton,
no MVPs.
He also had Karl Malone too.
But he had racked up a hell amount of assists and steals.
Because he had Malone and Jeff Hornacek and shit. So,
but did Stockton make Malone or did Malone make Stockton?
Shit.
I mean, what move was Malone doing that made him just so prolific?
Yeah, man.
That nigga was basic as
Malone
hell.
Was on
that nigga was stiff and basic as hell. That nigga was living off Stockton.
He was living off. Same with Hornacek with them threes.
Yeah, Hornacek couldn't dribble that bitch. He was damn near like Klay Thompson.
Just shoot. That's all he catch and shoot. That's it.
He was shooting that bitch. So it's like Stockton had to be a hell of a contributor to that whole success of that team. Like Russell wasn't no dynamic player where he was just getting buckets like that. Like Stockton was feeding them niggas at the right time.
Number one in assists. So
yeah. So I got to put Stockton. I mean, Stockton has got to be in the conversation, but he get bumped out because Nash got the 2 MVPs and
Kidd got a ring. Are you looking? Are the rings holding too much value right now?
No, as a point guard, rings matter because you're supposed to get the team together and achieve something. You know what I mean? It's not like you a center where you just do your work and you gotta depend on everybody else. Like, no, as a point guard, when you get a ring, even if you ain't got the top of the top stats, you are a major contributor to that. To me personally, so like, yeah, for a point guard, I'm valuing that ring a whole lot more than I probably would a center. So yeah, man, I got to give it to either Nash or maybe CP. Man, it's just hard to put Chris Paul in there. I don't think Chris Paul gonna make it in there. I had to give it to Stockton over. So it'd be Nash at the 5.
Yeah, this is like all opinion based. Look, man, it's all opinion based, man. Don't be in our comments like these niggas don't know basketball or nothing, man. Drop your top 5 point guards if you think we don't know what we talking about. But for sure, I'm gonna go with Steph, Magic, Zeke. Now, like I said, when the 4th or 5th spot, it gets tricky. Stockton. I'm gonna go with.
Yeah, a lot of niggas don't pick Stockton because he wasn't a sexy pick.
Yeah, I'm going with Nash because Stockton is not a sexy pick at all.
Yeah,
yeah. With them, I'm going with Nash, and I'm gonna go with Kidd. Right on my top 5.
Okay.
Over CP.
Okay. Yeah, Jason Kidd for me, man, is a lot.
Yeah, I think I like his game. I'd rather have a Kidd as a point guard over CP.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
Yeah, Jason Kidd is a lot over CP and Stockton and Nash. I like Jason Kidd's a strong one for me. So, yeah.
I dig it. So we talking about that. So shout out to he had a wonderful career.
What about Russell Westbrook, man? I know niggas try to. Dog, that nigga got crazy stats though.
He do got crazy stats, but dog,
that nigga he been to finals.
He been to the finals. But his whole, they niggas love Russell too.
Dog, they do, dog. Be careful, dog. Don't say too much.
Dog, they all love him, man. His career, I ain't gonna lie, I hated the way Russ plays ever since. That's why I understand why KD left. I would left if I was KD.
You know what I got to do, dog? I got to retract something, dog.
What?
My nigga Kyrie.
Hell no.
I
Kyrie is not top 5 right now, man. Kyrie not top 5.
Not right now, nigga hurt.
He ain't never gonna be top 5.
That nigga top 5, dog.
Shit, I got Ray John Rondo over Kyrie, man.
Ray John a strong one. Ray John is a strong one.
Yeah, I got Ray John over Kyrie. As
Damn,
a pure
dog,
point guard,
that's a lot of niggas.
Ray
dog.
John for sure.
Ray John is a strong one.
Ray John was leading the Boston Big Three as a first year, second year player.
I think that might take away from his greatness is the fact that he played with the Big Three. And he wasn't one of the Big Three. He made it a Big Four probably, but
he did. He helped them.
but at the same time, towards the end, he was like the
when he
guy.
went to Lakers, he made him look good. When he went to Pelicans, he helped out AD and Boogie Cousins' career a lot.
Like Ray John, probably one of my favorite players.
Mine too.
Just like Derrick Rose is one of my favorite players, but like I don't think they could because of certain things. I feel like I wouldn't put him in my top 5.
His stats won't get him in the top.
Yeah, I wouldn't put him in my top 5 because of certain things, but they're like some of my favorite players.
Definitely.
But I do think Kyrie Irving is going to the way he pulled LeBron and them to the championship title over your boys. I do think Kyrie is going to get into my top 5. Yeah,
Kyrie not making.
Kyrie number 5 for me.
No, I like Kyrie. I love his game, but I don't think he making 5.
He 5 for me for sure. Like
I dig it. So he makes some cases. Like if you want that type of player, he over Stockton. I'll take him over Stockton for sure.
I mean, two different values, right? One is more offensive. One is more like the intrinsic parts of point guard. But shit,
like
Kyrie, dog. If I put Kyrie on my team, dog, like
Chris Paul got a lot of what ifs. Like what if he got traded to the Lakers? They didn't veto that trade. What if he didn't get hurt? And
if he would have got traded to the Lakers when Kobe was there,
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Championship.
And shit. What if
multiple championships? Like
what if he didn't get hurt when they was Harden to go to State?
Could you imagine switching him out for Derek Fisher? I don't know what they would have had to give up for that trade, but just imagine just that exchange.
Dog,
Kobe Bryant,
Derek
Fisher having Chris motherfucking Paul. Dog.
That'd have been a great upgrade.
That shit would have been
everybody been feasting.
Crazy. And this is prime Kobe.
Prime Kobe. Everybody been feasting.
Dog.
Everybody been feasting.
They would have been some dogs.
Mm-hmm. Kobe would have gave the ball to Kobe.
Paul was prime too at that time when they were trying to. I think that's why they said fuck that shit.
You can't get Kobe. You can't get Kobe this
because Chris Paul was looking like. He was in a debate for like one of the best players in the league.
That was New Orleans Hornets too. That was like New Orleans Hornets, Chris Paul. It was fresh in the game.
He was one of the more like unguardable type players where you like, damn, we put these two niggas together.
Yeah, they couldn't do it.
That shit. When is the last time they vetoed a trade?
The NBA, because the NBA owned that team. They owned that team. That's why they vetoed it.
Oh, because they wanted to keep him?
I don't know, but I know that at the time, New Orleans Hornets, the NBA was like they owned that
Okay.
So that's why I don't know why they vetoed it, because they probably, like I said, they knew what was going to happen.
That shit crazy, dog.
But that's the biggest what ifs in.
That is one of the biggest what
ifs in NBA history. If he would have got traded.
If them two niggas would have got together, and people might be like, damn, Chris Paul was kind of like a tough, strong-minded person.
But he had Kobe there.
But Kobe don't care. Even Derek Fisher's a strong-minded person, but Kobe is like, hey, we can be even stronger-minded.
Kobe would have loved this mentality too.
Yeah, I think Kobe would have embraced it. Yeah, Kobe would have embraced it. Like, shit, we can go at this every day.
He got Ron Artest to act right. So you know what I'm saying? Like, and Lamar Odom and all them. He got all them niggas act right.
Yeah.
Kobe would have got, like, Chris Paul is as the reports say, like, he is a strong-willed individual.
Yeah.
They would have clicked.
Yeah, I think so.
They both want to win.
They both want to win, and they both are just willing to do what they got to do to win. Whether it be in practice, calling each other out, whatever.
So, about what if he never got hurt with the Rockets and Golden State? They took Golden State to Game 7. He ended up pulling his hamstring or something.
Yeah.
You think they would have beat him?
Nah, man. Harden just shoot too many threes, dog.
Yeah.
Harden just that shit. I just don't trust that. You know what I mean? You can say a lot of what else about the Rockets, but like
they will.
Harden with them step back threes, man. He on one game, he off another game.
Off.
I don't trust that. They played well. That was a good series.
It was a great series.
But I just always be waiting for Harden to fall. You know what I mean? Like not hating on him, but like the shots he take is tough shots to make.
And it's like history pieces of every playoff. Like Harden about to lay an egg. And
like eventually all that shit is just not gonna fall.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's good when it's good, but it's got a recoil on that shit.
So we talking about the NBA right now. Let's talk about the NBA tanking problem.
Tanking, okay.
So it's like NBA got a tanking problem. Like I guess if you've been paying attention to the NBA, you can see the Utah Jazz, what they doing right now. They played the last few games where John Jackson and Lauren Markin on the bench in the fourth quarter. They bench their players.
Wow.
And even the Pacers, they traded for Zubac and they haven't played him yet. So they just recently got fined for that too because they like, y'all not.
We know what y'all on.
Yeah, we know what y'all on.
We know what y'all on. Though.
So the NBA, and the people have been talking about it now, like the NBA got a tanking problem. Like teams that know they not winning nothing, they start benching their players.
Yeah.
They players somehow magically got an injury or they just not playing them and they trying to get that first pick. So like what can the NBA do to try to fix this whole tanking problem? What you think? Hold on. I heard Richard Jefferson say like so once teams make the playoffs and teams eliminate, they should start doing like a point system for teams.
That's like a new playoff.
Yeah, the teams that already eliminated for the playoffs. Like so for the rest of the season, they should try to win games. You get points towards the first pick. And I heard somebody else say they should do it like how I think baseball do it. If you get a top 5 pick, you won't be eligible for a top 5 pick in the next year draft.
Yeah.
So yeah, and
I definitely think that. I definitely think
like
that's
that
one
too.
piece of the puzzle. It's like I don't want to see the same team tanking year after year. Like their city that they're in and everything like that. Like nobody wants to just keep having a losing team. Like every year you just tanking and shit like that. Like at some point you got to try to win. I don't care about nothing. You got to try to win, man. So like I do that should be like rule number 1 is 2 years in a row you're not getting lottery picks. You know,
NBA should
like
tell them
it's just you are eliminated once you get a top 3 pick. Don't even think about trying to get a top 3 pick.
You ain't getting it.
Just play ball.
You
dog.
automatically you got to get 10 up. You ain't getting it.
Like just play. Don't even think about it. You can be Owen whatever.
You're not getting it. You're not getting it because kind of unfair. You trying to stack your team up with young talent, getting all these first picks. It's unfair.
Yeah, like you need to put a better product on the floor.
Yeah,
like,
what
you
y'all
got all
doing?
these young people. You got all these draft picks. Trade some. Do something to where you can put a product out that people want to come and see, and that they can be middle of the pack or whatever. But like you shouldn't be dead last every year.
I think they should even I like how they find the teams, but if your players is healthy, they got to play them. Like you got to play these players. You can't bench them the whole fourth quarter. I'm gonna find you even more. You can put the best product out there.
Yeah, you got to be able to put your product out there. You got to try to win, man.
Fans coming to see these players play. Yeah, and you trying to bench and this draft not even that strong this year. Like you benching for players you don't even know who be great.
Here the other thing is it's like when you think about the betting scandals and stuff like that, it's like you don't know if this is tanking or if this is some other shit. You know, nigga missing shots because the coach told me we ain't trying to win anyway. You know what I mean? So now he missing shots intentionally. Is it that betting shit? Is it a nigga trying to point shave? You know,
point shaving,
or is it nigga tanking? Like what's going on? You know what I mean?
Even tanking still is like I look at it as
it's kind of in the same realm, man. Like you intentionally losing games.
Y'all intentionally you ain't putting your best product on the floor. You playing your two-way players. It's like
instead of Chauncey Billups or somebody to coach shaving points or Terry Rozier, it's the GM.
It's the owners.
Yeah, it's the owners. You know what I mean?
It's kind of like
points.
the same thing because you know you about to lose because you know you trying to lose this game.
Exactly.
So it's like if people betting, they know they about to lose this game.
Yeah, they're like, oh yeah, them niggas tanking. Even though it says on paper that this team should win, these niggas is on some bullshit. So it's almost in the same boat.
You gotta,
niggas do need to be fine.
Maybe even take a draft pick away. Like if a noticeable you taking, you ain't gonna even get. You ain't
if it's
pick.
abnormal, just like the players, when they do something abnormal, like oh no, that nigga would have shot that or that nigga would have did this, and let me investigate them. It should be from a tanking standpoint, like let me investigate the ownership. Like what are y'all telling you? What's the email say that y'all sending out? What's your last meeting with the coach? What y'all talk about? Like
y'all tanking, because like you gonna lose a draft pick.
Yeah. Because if I find some bullshit going on, it's going to be some fines and shit.
Now you ain't even got to pick.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. Like, you investigate these niggas.
You got to because,
fuck, man. Ridiculous. How much money they bringing in, man. Investigate them niggas.
You got to because it's ridiculous. The tanking thing, it is ridiculous. Like I say,
it kills the sport, man. You don't even want to watch the basketball at the end. If it ain't playoff teams that you're going to see in a couple weeks start playing, if it ain't them teams, everybody else is just not even trying.
Even for the fans, like they going to see y'all star players and then they sitting out. Somebody come to see their two-way players on the game.
I remember with the Pistons when they wasn't in the playoff hunt, man, and every time a playoff team would come to play us, they wouldn't play nobody towards the end. Nothing. They wasn't playing nobody against the Pistons. Like, it ain't no point in going to the games at that point.
Right,
like, you're going to see a Piston team that's already out of the playoffs, And then you're going to see another team they're not even playing their best players against the Pistons because it just doesn't serve them. You know what I mean? Like, it just, like, you got two tanking ass, two niggas
they ain't
even trying. Like,
they ain't even trying, dog. It's
like,
bad basketball. It's a bad product they put out there.
Favorite player ain't about to play. Niggas, ain't about to be serious.
You got niggas that on two-way contract that's jacking up every shot they touch. It's like a summer league game.
Summer league.
Niggas, they just jacking up everything they touch.
Summer league, dog. We ain't trying to see that shit.
It's crazy, man. It's like, they definitely got to, like, I feel like I like the baseball idea, though. Like, if you get a top 5, 10 pick that year, you're not getting it next year.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck on that shit.
For real. Like I said, I heard OKC, they up there, they worried about it because was it the Jazz? Yeah, they worried about the Jazz because they got a protected pick from them. So if it falls into, like, the top 3, okay, Jazz get it. But if it falls out, OKC get it. So they're like, hey, these dudes trying to get the
so I can't get my pick.
I can't get my pick. They're just trying to keep it. So they trying to whistleblow and say, y'all need to look at them because they take it on purpose to get a top 3 pick.
That's bullshit.
Yeah. So
I agree, man. Like, when all that stuff, them stipulations and stuff like that, you should not be able to manipulate it like that. Like, again, it's just like the betting stuff. You need to play your normal game, normal ball, put the best product out there and see where it fall. Don't be, point shaving or putting players, resting players that don't need rest and shit like that. Like, nah, hold them to the same standard you holding the players to. The players got to come out there every day and play ball to the best of their ability. Coaches got to coach to the best of their ability. GMs and owners got to put the best product out there.
Yep, I agree. Before we wrap this up, man, I want to do a question, man. At Michigan, the bill passed a sign to restricting or banning student cell phone use during school hours. Supporters say it improves focus and mental health.
Hell yeah.
Critics worry about safety and other things. So, like, what's your take on the whole banning cell phones in schools, like pros and cons?
In the classrooms, I feel like it's pros.
School in general.
Man.
I think it's classroom school. Let me see. In classroom, I do agree with banning.
Yeah. In the classrooms, I think that's critical. Like, get it out of the classrooms, man. It's just too many distractions. I haven't been in a classroom where everybody got a cell phone, you know what I mean? Like, but like, I can only imagine people getting texts, Instagram alerts, all that shit going off in the middle of the class.
When we started, we cell phones just coming along, and it wasn't that many stuff.
All the apps and shit wasn't going crazy. It might have been like a phone call. But that shit right now
you got all the apps: TikTok, Twitter, Facebook.
They got all the little Roblox
Snapchat,
and shit on there, dog.
Man.
They getting alerts, all type of alerts going on their phone, man. So I would imagine it's very tough to teach in that particular setting, and it's tough for the kids. These apps are designed to have you thinking about them. You know what I mean? The notifications, even if they don't vibrate, they vote, in your pocket. You want to look at it. Oh, it's your girl. You look at it again. Oh, it's some money on the line. You look at it again.
I got somebody comment on my post.
Your reputation going down because somebody done took your top score or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, all that shit got your mind churning and you're not thinking about school, man. Or it's just so much going on with that. Like, get it out of the classroom itself. Once you take it outside of the classroom, then it becomes like, okay, outside of the classroom, one, it's less of a distraction. They're not learning shit when they're walking to their locker and everything like that. As long as they get into class on time, I don't really care.
I don't care yet.
Now you might be taking away something that might be a safety concern. Now you might be getting into, well, where did they go to make a quick phone call? Or if your parent got to say, hey, I'm going to be a little bit late picking you up from school. I've done that with my son. Like, hey, man, you taking a bus, hey, do this, blah, 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 blah. Like, try to set them up just in case something changed in the program. Now I got to call the office.
Yeah,
office got to try to get a hold of them, relay the message and everything like that. That's a little old school.
Yeah, it is old school. Over the PA system and stuff.
Yeah, up on the PA and everything like that. But like, I feel like in that case, being able to send him a text and he have it in the school and he can just check his book bag and see the text, in between class and stuff like that, shouldn't be a big deal. Even if they got 5 minutes, let's just say, to get to the next class. Even if they, within that time, send a text message off to their friend, go on social media, play a game or whatever. If they can do it within the 5 minutes while walking to class and put it away,
I'm cool with that.
I don't think that's that big of a deal. And they have the ability to get communication from their parents, which I think is a bigger deal.
The bigger deal right there.
But like, taking out a classroom, you don't need to be, doing, if it is an emergency, I need to get to hold to the, what's the name, and they blah, blah, blah. But like, if it's just something to kind of just let you know, like, hey, when you get out of school, this is what you need to do, like, just FYI. Yeah, like that, you can just read it when you get it and know how to respond.
Maybe like you said, not take away the phones, but maybe it should be a settings on the phone. These phone companies put in like in school mode or something. Like you got focus mode or something. Like put a little app, little settings in school, so it cuts off all the other notifications. Or maybe like parents should have them on their phone. They click it and they can't access the maps until they get out of school or something. Yeah, like you still get your calls from important people and maybe text. But other than that, you can't get your social media notification until you out of school. You can't even get on there.
And there is apps that can manage that where you can restrict app access and stuff like that. And yeah, I think that's something good that parents should try to explore is restricting that. But yeah, I feel like the school shouldn't take the phones completely from them.
A lot of stuff can go on. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like you shouldn't take the phones completely from them, but just limit when they can use them.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree. That'd be best. Yeah.
Well, hey, we did it, man.
Yeah. What episode we on? What episode we on?
What's this? Episode 5?
Episode 5?
Episode 5, man. Episode 5, man. Heavy's ahead in the building. Yeah, man. Avion Prime and Cognac P in the building, man. We did it. You got the Detroit Pistons on. You know, you got to rock the Pistons, man.
Was going crazy.
You got to get you a beef stew jersey or something.
Dude, beef stew, dog. Beef stew was going crazy,
You got to get you a beef stew.
Beef stew was going crazy.
I thought beef stew was going to get like a 15-game suspension. He got lucky.
Nah, man.
He got lucky, man, because they winning.
What's up right now?
If they was losing, he would have got 15 games.
He got 30, nigga.
If they was losing, they'd have threw that nigga out. He'd been done for the whole rest of the season.
An example of that nigga like a bug.
But they won the division. They can't suspend him.
Dog, we can't do it like that.
Hey, man, it's heavy as a head.
Shout out to Beef Stew, dog. Shout out to Beef Stew. Keep doing what you're doing, baby. Detroit love you.
Hey, for sure, man. Heavy as a head, baby. We out.
Peace. Like, subscribe.